Hey all, drama and soap opera lovers. Today we have an episode of Days of Our Lives that is full of twists, emotions, and moments that will leave you breathless. The plot of Body and Soul has reached its climax, and Abe Carver has finally discovered the identity of the stalker who has been wreaking havoc on Salem. But that's not all, because several of our favorite characters are in danger due to a mass poisoning. Are you ready to get into the details? Let's go! It all starts with Abe Carver, who, after a series of clues and reflections, finally discovers that Nurse Whitley King is the stalker behind the attacks on Body and Soul. In a tension-filled scene, Abe confronts Whitley at Bayview, where she is standing in front of a board filled with photos of the cast of the soap opera. Whitley, showing no remorse, admits to being responsible for everything and claims she would do it again. But why? According to Whitley, Body and Soul is not just a show to her, it was what kept her alive after her husband died. However, she believes the cast and producers have ruined the essence of the show, and so she decided to clean house, starting with Bonnie. Whitley reveals that she poisoned the cupcakes she sent to the set, and that she also contaminated the scripts with an experimental drug that was being tested at Bayview for psychotic patients. This drug, in its concentrated version, is lethal and acts almost immediately. Abe tries to reason with her, but Whitley is determined to make him her next victim. Fortunately, Paulina arrives just in time to stop Whitley and prevent Abe from being poisoned. Meanwhile, in other corners of Salem, chaos takes over the town. Kayla, Alex, Johnny, and Hattie all begin to mysteriously collapse, displaying similar symptoms: high fever, difficulty breathing, and loss of consciousness. Steve, worried about Kayla, calls 911, but the lines are jammed due to multiple emergencies. Stephanie, seeing Alex faint, also tries to call for help, but is put on hold. Chanel, desperate for Johnny, decides to take him to the hospital on her own. At the hospital, Sarah and Steve begin to connect the dots and realize that all the patients are exhibiting identical symptoms. Sarah suspects that the scripts for Body and Soul have been poisoned and orders urgent blood tests. Meanwhile, Seth, who has just discovered that his character will be written out of the soap opera, also collapses. Sarah administers an antidote to Kayla, Johnny, and the others, saving their lives just in time. In a touching scene, Johnny recovers and promises Chanel that he will never take her for granted again. Leo, who was also on the verge of losing Hattie, makes a similar promise to her. Kayla, now conscious, wonders who could be behind all this, and Steve vows revenge on whoever is responsible. Whitley is eventually sedated and taken to the hospital, where Abe attempts to show her compassion. In a shocking twist, Whitley mistakes Abe for Henry Marshall, the police commissioner from Body and Soul, and the two share a moment of connection before Abe reveals the truth to her. Although Whitley is defeated, it is clear that her obsession with the soap opera has left an indelible mark on Salem. This episode of Days of Our Lives left us with more questions than answers. What will happen to Whitley now that she has been discovered? How will this scandal affect the future of Body and Soul? And most importantly, can the people of Salem recover from this massive attack? Don't forget to leave us your theories and opinions in the comments. Do you think Whitley deserves a second chance? Or should she face the consequences of her actions? Let us know what you think. And if you like this recap, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell to make sure you don't miss any details of the upcoming episodes of Days of Our Lives.